Good evening to all of you. Actually, already I told you this. What time, I mean, which time is inappropriate for good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Already there is. But after 6 o'clock, we have to greet. I mean, 6 p.m. We have to greet good evening. But actually, time is 6 exactly now. That's why I'm greeting you. Good evening. The right time for good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, the right time of good afternoon is 12 p.m. up to 6 p.m. But before you are reaching the 6 p.m. just you have to greet good afternoon. But after reaching 6 p.m., I have to greet good evening. That good morning, midnight 12 o'clock. Midnight 12 o'clock, so up to morning. Sorry, noon 12 o'clock. So 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Actually, the 11.59.99999, that is. But if you reach 12 p.m., that is good afternoon. Noon, good afternoon, that is. If you reach 6 p.m., I mean the evening, that is good evening. Till 6 p.m., so you have to greet good afternoon. That's an extra message, additional message to you. Today the talk is about present continuous tense, and where and when to use, in which situation you have to use present continuous tense. Already we have seen where to use simple present tense and the present perfect tense. This is the talk about present continuous. Actually, is used for this tense is am, is, are plus V4. Three types of auxiliaries are used here for supporting verb. The verb only V4 to be used, I mean ing form. I am writing, he is writing, are writing, that's all. I am writing, he is writing, they are writing, or we are writing. You are watching, he is watching, I am watching. They are playing, I am playing, he is playing, she is playing. Dog is playing. Smita is playing. Smita is beautifying herself. Okay? India are playing very well. So are plus ing, I mean V4. Am plus V4. Is plus V4. Based on the persons you have to use. This is a rule for this tense. In passive voice, it's being watched by me. The cycle is being repaired. The cycle is being repaired, or the repair is done. The cycle is being done. Repair work. That's right English. Repair. Repair means not to rectify the mistake. We will see the later about that word. The engine is being rectified. The mistake is being rectified. Cash is being counted there. We are being closely watched by them. We are being closely watched by them. Closely is a verb then. Watched is the verb. In passive voice, am being plus V4, V3. Is being plus V3. Are being plus V3 in passive voice. If it is passive voice, you ought to use only V3. You must know that. There is no any other form is used for passive voice. I needless to say this. V3 is contracted by passive voice. Whichever the tense is what, whichever the tense it is, you have to use only V3. Active rule once again. Am plus ing, active voice rules. Am plus ing, I mean V4. Is plus V4. Are plus V4. In passive voice, am being plus V3, is being plus V3, then are being plus V3. Let us see some sentences. So I am talking to you. Just somebody is taking video. Somebody is taking video, shooting me. Okay. The birds are flying there. Okay. I'm hearing some sound from somewhere. I'm hearing some sound from somewhere. I think a function is being celebrated. I think that it's a complex sentence. I think, forget about that. I think that a celebration, a birthday celebration, a function is being celebrated there. It's a passive voice. Please, persons aren't allowed here because the cash is being counted. Okay. Idol is being beautified. That's why it's not unveiled the screen in the temple. Idol is being beautified. சிற்பமானது அலங்கரிக்கப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது. எங்கோ ஒரு விழா நடத்தப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது. The function is being celebrated there. Passive voice. I am writing a letter. நான் ஒரு கடிதம் எழுதி கொண்டிருக்கிறேன். The letter is being written by me. ஒரு கடிதமானது என்னால் எழுதப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது. Easily it can be translated into Tamil. They are playing cricket. Cricket is being. They are playing cricket. Because are, they is there, that's why are actually playing before. They are playing cricket. Cricket விளையாடி கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். Cricket is being played by them. Cricket ஆனது அவர்களால் விளையாடப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது. Passive voice. So he is being, because cricket is similar. So depending upon persons, you have to use either am or is. Am for I, is for he, she, are for we, you, they. If there is any noun, if noun is singular, just you have to use is. The noun is plural, so you have to use are. That's all. Just now we have seen some sentences. Right? You are watching me. I am being watched by you. I am liking very much this program. This program is being very much liked by me. Anything. Just you could speak in present continuous tense. ஒரு செயல் நடைபெற்று கொண்டிருக்கிறது. That's all in Tamil. Action is going on. Okay, in which situation we can use this tense? When the action is going on, at the time of, when the action is going on, you can use this one. Just now I gave you some sentences, that the all by that mean only. Action is going on. Presently the action is going on for that moment. An action which goes regularly, for that case also you can use present continuous tense. The sun is rising from the east. The sun rises from the east. That's also right. The sun is rising from the east, the present continuous tense. At the time of speaking, whether the sun is rising or it's not a matter. It's regularly rising, that's why present continuous tense can be used for regular action. Nowadays I am not going to office. Nowadays I am not going to work. I am going to work. Yes, still I am going to work. At the time of speaking, the person is not going to work. But regularly he is going to work. So after dawn, maybe tomorrow, so he may be going, that. But still he is working, it means. What are you doing, sir? I am sitting and reading newspaper. But he may not be sitting and reading newspapers when the matter is spoken. It means he is taking rest at home. For that case also, they can use present continuous tense. First one, the action is going on. When the action is going on, you have to speak. When the action goes regularly, you have to use this tense, present continuous tense. Sometimes for future case also, this tense is used. Yes. Yesterday I told, for the some tense. Why don't we say today? The function will be, listen here, the function will be started at 10 o'clock. Okay, it's a future tense, passive voice, I know. The function is, will be started at, the function will be started or will begin or will start its move at 10 o'clock, maybe future cases, future tense. If you write the function is going on, the function instead of will be going on, the function is going on at 5 o'clock. We are honoring, at the time, we are honoring the chief guests. At the time, we are honoring the chief guests. What nonsense this is, we may ask me that. The action hasn't been started. It may be going on tomorrow or next week. But you are saying to use present continuous tense for this case. That is English. You can speak. But based on situation, you have to use that. The notice, the printed notice, that you can see someone. The Mr. So-and-so will preside over the function. Will preside over the function. Will preside over the function. விழாவை தலைமை தாங்கி நடத்துவார். Future tense. Mr. So-and-so, maybe any name. Mr. Albert is, listen here, Mr. Albert is presiding over the function. If it is written, there is no error. It's advanced English down. So you may be asking, sir, so do you mean Mr. Lawrence will preside over the function is wrong? No, that's not wrong. That's accurate. That's like a pledge, அந்த விழாவை அவர் நடத்துவார், like a promise down. But this is a gentle tone. Mr. Lawrence is presiding over. Mr. Lawrence is presiding over the function tomorrow. You can speak that, present continuous. You can use present continuous tense for that. At the time, the whole school members or patrons will be being honored. That's wrong, future continuous tense, passive voice. We are honoring. The council is honoring. The council is honoring the whole school members. The council is honoring the whole school members. Is the sentence wrong? No. Present continuous tense, secondly or thirdly can be used. What I mean here, it's not error. Here the talk is about where and when to use present continuous tense, that's all. It can be used at the time when the action is going on presently. This tense can be used to speak about an action which goes regularly. This tense, present continuous, can be used sometimes to mean about the future case. Tomorrow, I won't come tomorrow. I won't come tomorrow, somebody says. I won't come tomorrow. Why, what happened? What happened to you? Listen here, what are the tenses are used here? I won't come tomorrow, somebody says. This is a future tense, negative. What happened? In Irish, it's a simple past. I'm going Chennai. He says, I'm going Chennai tomorrow. I'm going Chennai, he's saying. But he's not saying, I will go to Chennai. But he told, the person told, I won't come, I will not come tomorrow. There is a future tense, negative. What happened to you? Both, past, simple past. The person says, I'm going to Chennai tomorrow. He's going only tomorrow. But he's speaking, I'm going. Am plus ing, present continuous tense. Okay, present continuous tense can be used. I told you, present action. Presently the action is going on. The action goes on regularly. Although sometimes the action may go on the future, will go on the future. Okay? Thank you. We will meet in the next video. But I told you, auxiliary and the verb form. You mind it. Once again, I would like to tell you in active voice, am plus ing, V4, is plus V4, are plus V4. Based on the person, you have to use auxiliary, right? Passive voice, I'm being plus V3, is being plus V3, or being plus V3. Okay? So model sentence, I'm talking with you. You are watching me, like this. They are watching me. Somebody is shooting me. Taking video. These are active voice model sentences. Yeah, you can speak in different statements, like negatives. And I'm not watching. What are you watching? So when are you going? Like that. Are you watching? Like that. Whichever statement it is. But I told you affirmative. Another one passive. I'm being watched by you. The knife is being sharpened, ground by the person. The machine is being erected there. Okay. Then the cake is being prepared. The coffee is being prepared. Impersonal passive voice. Coffee is being prepared. He is being prepared. தயாரிக்கப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது. But here, wait, just don't go. The coffee is being prepared. This is the right situation. Wait, please. Somebody is, or my wife is preparing coffee. You need not put the subject there. That if you want to escape for putting subject, you can speak passive voice. This matter. That is the advantage of impersonal passive voice. Okay. One day, just I will tell you what's the feature and differences between active and passive. But after we finish all tenses, we'll be back. Thank you. Mahendran from Mahendran Global English. We'll meet with another tense, present perfect continuous tense.